just like winter is coming in the Game of Thrones, so also global warming is fast approaching. Welcome to another episode with the farmer. So in this video, we want to talk about global warming, how it's actually affecting us here in Africa. And the funniest thing is that many people are not talking about it because right now you can see in May we only have like three rain or so. So we have people that wanted to talk here with me. We have Mr. Ayla, we have Mr. Bele, who are experts in agriculture. They want to share their experience about global warming. Is there a way out? And definitely you are going to know in this video. So let's talk about global warming. Is it truly that winter is already here?
You know, by the forecast, it is being recorded that 2025 will be 1.5 degrees Celsius more than before.
Hmm.
You know, and as it's going in 2025, it will be the third warmest year for global warming
So for global
since 1850.
since 1850. Wow. So now let's talk about now, Mr. Mele, with the way it is now, than what we are experiencing right now. Because before we talk about our government, how many people is even aware of global warming? Because it seems like everybody just shouting that there is no rain, and it seems that we are only praying. We don't really know what is even the cause. Some people is not even aware that, especially some of our local farmers, they are not even aware that there is what is called global warming, something that is affecting us, that will come and affect us.
Most people are not really aware of what global warming is. And when you talk about global warming, you have to also talk about climate change.
Yes.
Because now the conventional thing we know is that in Nigeria, in this part of the country, rain will fall from
Let's say
April
March ending, so April.
to October. Rain, we are expecting rain.
By May,
Yes,
the rain will have stabilized.
yes, we have peaked. But look at what we are experiencing now. Only 3 rainy days in May.
Not even effective.
At Ikene, I heard that the measurement for rain is 1.8 mm.
Wow, that is too small.
1.8 mm
Like
in late May that we are supposed to be experiencing. In fact, it's really disheartening. Many farmers have planted maize, but look at where we are now.
you can see all around, and it is actually you can see that how the maize is already stressed.
Very stressed. It's stressed.
It's stressed. They
are trying to conserve water. That's why they are trying to twist or curve their leaves so that they will lose less water.
And in May,
is a serious issue.
is there a way out? Let's is it,
I want us to know that government is not even helping in this situation.
I mean, because now there is no proper awareness. To me, I think
Proper awareness apart, the rate at which industrialization has caused a lot of damage to this to the climate has gone a long way.
Yes.
You can see the rate at which Sembora, armyworm affect maize. These early maize, they really dealt with them.
Yes.
Sembora dealt with maize as if Weaver bed dealt with maize.
Yes. Yes.
The rate of industrialization has gone beyond what we are thinking.
Yes.
The conserved forest, the reserve forest has been encroached.
Yes, deforestation is also serious.
It cannot be.
So let's look at it now, because many people will think that this thing, to some countries, advanced countries, they already know that there's something like this is coming to their country. But how many people are?
They have a plan ahead.
How many people are aware? When it comes to Nigeria, how many farmers are aware that there's going to be? Because in developed country, they will have said, okay, in May, don't bother to plant because there may not be enough rain for the crop to survive.
Yes.
Because
I can boldly say that more than 50% of the farmers have not even heard of climate change.
no, exactly.
They have not heard of it.
Where you know it?
Or global warming. They have not heard of it.
Like now,
because there is zero awareness
low awareness.
Okay, don't let us say zero, because some of us have heard of it.
Yes.
And why we heard of it is because we are learned.
Yes.
We are on the internet. We follow what advanced countries are doing.
Yes.
We watch their videos. We see how they solve problems.
What about even when some people that heard about it, they don't even really take it serious.
Yes,
That's another problem.
that's it.
Consciously or unconsciously,
They don't take it serious because that's how they have been.
Because they know that when April comes, we plant maize.
Yes, by May June.
By May June, we plant another one.
Yes.
But look at what is happening now.
Look at
My colleague sitting on the other side here was going to Ayepe last week. He saw acreage of maize that has been dealt with by this.
the damage was so massive.
Too massive.
I visited a farm too, like a week ago. Okay, this week, and I see the farm is actually around like 30 something hectares of land. And you see the energy and the input that are put in for the maize and all of and you know there is no, I don't know how I want to put it. Even if anybody, any spiritual person has come out to say don't plant maize now, you know, nobody will listen.
No.
But this time around, this is not about spiritual. This is about the way the world is. Like what they say, that people that are in this generation are not really lucky because of what industrialization has
caused.
Nobody can say this is the main cause of global warming, climate change, but it is still the activities of we, the human being, which is really affecting. So now, how does it also affect animals?
It's, you know, most of these animals, they rely on what is being produced.
Yes.
The crops.
Yes.
All these livestock, they rely on crops.
Maize is even one of the 50% of.
In fact, the major thing is maize.
Yes.
That this livestock rely on. But look at what is happening now. It will affect the livestock. It will affect their production, be it milk, egg, or meat. It will surely affect it.
How is a poultry farmer coping with this climate change?
We're talking about affecting animals. Now, I plant maize of more than 50 hectares of land, and armyworm came in, stem borer crept in. I want to leverage. How can I combat this? I spray. First spray, second spray, third spray, fourth spray, fifth spraying.
Like
all these things have residual effects.
Yes,
that is another side.
All in the name that we want to salvage.
I want to salvage
your investment.
Another thing is now, even if there is no rain now, the rate at which this insects
have invested.
In fact, insect infestation is on the high side.
It's on the high side.
So it's on the high side because they too are hungry.
Yeah.
They have to sustain themselves.
Yes.
So that is what is really happening now.
We have an alternate host. Because they don't have their host, they have to make alternative. They come on crops.
Yes, that's so. So what do you not think that is the way out now? Do you think the government should start enlightening and starting? Then the government should come out with a good massive orientation about awareness for people to understand the situation. And what do you think?
Some years back when San Fashola was still the governor of Lagos State,
yes,
he make a law that plant a tree a day.
Oh yes. He
was trying to know. That Lagos State has been highly polluted.
Yes.
And he want how can we reduce the rate of pollution, burning of fossil fuel.
Yes.
Okay, what can we do? It's like we can plant tree.
Yes.
So that there will be carbon sink.
Yes.
The tree will trap the carbon in the atmosphere and it will sink into the soil.
Yes.
So now, what I think that government can do is, government should stop selling land to people that just want to build house.
To industrialization. But can that stop? I don't think it's visible.
It's because of the way that government want to sell land to get money.
If you look at Lagos State is not big. But if you see the population and the number of cars,
So
It's highly.
there is going to be continuous population. There is no doubt that because there is already explosion of population.
I when you want to see the place that see diseases erupt,
But,
Lagos is number one. Of recent, diarrhea
yes,
erupted.
no. The thing is that for the sake of this video, let's look at it like this. If government should come with an awareness about this global warming, do you think people will listen?
At least to a big extent, people will listen because they know that government is talking,
Okay.
and government have a big plan on this climate. You know, we have the meteorologists and NIMET. We have them. So if they can bring out solid information,
Okay.
which will help farmers, and let extension agents
Reach out
reach out to the farmers
and get to know what
get to the grassroots. Okay, well, this and this and this and this and this will happen. Oh. This be aware of this, or be aware of this. So with this one, we'll be able to combat what is called global warming.
Okay, so that at least we know when and which time to actually plan.
Yeah.
Because right now it's maybe we'll try to work on it to see if we can actually get some of the weather forecast and some of
and there is something my colleague mentioned. Planting trees should be encouraged.
exactly.
Very vital
Is-
because we humans we emit carbon dioxide,
yes,
and it is what these trees around use in production of their food.
yes.
So it will be highly beneficial to them instead of it going into the atmosphere and causing global warming.
And causing depletion to the atmosphere.
So
So-
that's one important thing here. We know our government will come out with this thing because right now I think the winter is already here. Because if by May now people are lamenting there is no rain, what should we do?
You know,
Or September?
even though this, we talk that in abroad they are more civilized. They have industries, but you will not see a house that will not have a garden.
Of course,
That's the way it is.
even in Japan, that are very industrialized,
They live longer.
they have gardens on their rooftop.
That is what they cherish nature. So don't forget to like this video, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So if you think about the way out from this global warming, because right now, if you look at it, of recent the government from the news they said there's going to be excess rain in some of 10 states like that in the east and in the north, and this excess rain will actually affect the crops. So excess and not having, you see how it's affecting us. So we hope that God will take control and we'll be able to be out from what, and we believe that this is high time for NIMET to actually come out with good weather forecast so that we can, farmers will be able to know what is actually happening because farmers are lamenting. So see you in our next video. Thank you.